Dum dum. Alright, let's get let's get some of these machines sorted. Where are we gonna put them? Hmm?
Sorry, I muted.
Hang on, you're a bit quiet.
I said sorry, I muted you.
Oh, thanks a lot. Okay.
So what the hell are you playing now?
Minecraft.
I'm actually about to go start dinner, so I'll sort of be here in a way.
Oh, okay.
It's
That's
only
fine.
4 p.m.
Abandon me.
I'm sorry.
No, you're
Not
not.
much. Not really. I'll be back in a bit.
Alright. Where am I gonna start this?
Another day's the only thing holding me down. I'm believing in how you love it fits it. How you love it fits it. Though my strength will shake, and my heart will surely break, that fear never
Do we have the added part of ME? We do. Ender IO, there we go. Okay, quartz, fiber, and flux crystal. Alright, where is it? Item conduit. There we are. ME conduit. Perfect. Yeah, shit, I'm missing stuff. Right, so. ME conduit. Alright, so we're missing glass. No, we're not, we're missing conduit binder. No, we're not. Oh, right. We are missing. That's just normal glass, so that's alright. There we go. Alright, furnace should have a power now. Yeah, there we go. It's quite slow. let's sort out the regions. So, the red region is there, and the green region is here. And it's going to be all. So anything that can be smelted in that area is going to go in there. So if we go get another couple of stacks of sand, shove those in there and there, they should straight away. Yeah, perfect. Alright, cool. Alright, let's see. So now we need a couple more of these. Now let's make some ME conduit. Cool. And now we need some ME dents. We need conduit binder. Should be enough. There. Why is that not going into? Oh, it is. Weird. We might as well put some stone in there as well. Get that cooked up while we're here. Right, dense ME conduit. Alright, so the dense stuff and the normal stuff. So there's the normal stuff, there's the dense stuff. Right, so the dense conduit needs to come down out of the bottom, go across. That should be for that. Okay. Alright, there's a power. There we go. That's where the cube should be. So, we'll do a dense cable out here which has 8 different tracks. Run it. Here. There. Where we will convert it into the normal. Like so. Right, power comes up that way. Right, power is in the bottom. What do we need? We need an interface. Alright, so we need an interface. So we need formation and annihilation cores. Don't have. Interface. Okay. We need a couple of those. What do we need? A logic processor printed logic circuit. So we need gold. Yeah. 6 of them. Presses. Logic. We need the silicon press. And some silicon. Those chickens are really beginning to piss me off.
I find it hard to keep to my own pace when the road ahead begins to fade.
Okay. This one silicon thing. Alright, 6 of them. So 6 leads. Yeah. Right, that's one. And some redstone. Right, so we take these and we go. Oh no, not those ones, is it? I need this thing again. Oh, I might as well finish those two off. Right, so we've got dense ME cable coming from here, going underneath and up to there. We've got normal ME cable or conduit coming up here. We'll put the interfaces on the back. Should be good then. Alright, let's get the inscriber press out. One of those, one of those, and one of those. Be the only one we need for now, but we'll create a couple more anyway. Alright, now we should be able to just put that in place, get our formation cores, and then whack our ME system back. There we go. So that's our second. Why have I got a fluid interface? I need one of these. Okay, and we don't have any annihilation cores, which we will do in a second. There we go. Two ME interface. And some more cable. Right. There we go, they're active now. Okay, that just pulled that crap into the system. So let's hit this button. And the back should be both. So we'll hit that, and the back should. Alright, let's see how that works. So we've got the pulverizer, but we know that we're going to need what? Not everything needs to be pulverized, does it? Let's check the iron. Need some patterns. Okay. Alright, so we need some patterns. So whatever happens, this is all sorted. So we've got 8 channels coming out. Well, we've got 8 channels coming out the bottom on the dents, and then over here it switches over to the normal, and then goes straight up and into there. So we've got 2 out of the 8 that we've got there. Okay. We could do another pulverizer, I suppose. Okay. Uncommon loot crates. Obsidian. Horseplate. Alright, so the chickens are stuck behind there. This is dust on iron. So really what we need to do is we need to get our diamonds and we need to start changing those over. This guy's finished. He's run out. We need to get him. Really what we need is we need a couple of diamond meshes over there. That's all that. Well, so let's move that there. That is an iron. So we'll upgrade the iron to a diamond. Like so. And we can give him a little bit more. I think they're over here. So if we run over and then gravel. So we get a couple of stacks of gravel here. We'll fill that back up. Like so. And this one. Now there's one diamond mesh in there. There's a diamond mesh over in the corner. And then we need 6 diamonds per mesh. Which is a bit harsh, but alright. So here we've got dense. This one's dense. This one's ME. So here is where we need to split off to go over there. Basically. So if we go that way, we're gonna need to go that way until what? Here? Yeah. It's a lot easier if we run that way. Ah. Come on. There we go. It's the block. Get its block update. There we go. Okay, so we're good there. We'll run all the way down to here. And then what we'll do is we'll fill this out. Not very much. By a few blocks. Freeze frame. There we go. Perfect. And then one more up. There we go. Alright, so let's get some torches. Sort that out. And then literally we're going that way. Might as well take this barrier down as well. That should allow us to get to the rest of the stuff then. Alright, so we've carved out a very decent section down here. And we can always increase that as well as we go along. So, right. So where are we? We are gonna knock out these. Gives ourselves a bit of headroom. Right, there's the magmatic generators which are dealing with that at the moment. So let's knock out this. There's the water, which is for cloches. So we will put that back. Right, so we're a bit full. Let's put these torches back down. Go back upstairs, dump off this excess. And what we'll do is once we've carved this section out, we'll be able to hook this up to the ME section as well.
Bitch, I'll fuck your ass up.
Hello, Terry. Let's get that sorted. Right. So it should be about there. Yep, there it is. Right, so we can put an import bus on there. Actually, yeah, we'll put an import bus on there. Normal cable down. And then from here, we've got ME conduit to this section. We've got dense cable, which we need to run over to here. So what we've got dense wise, we've got 5. That's not good. Dense conduit, yeah, so that way. No worries. Alright, let's do some more dense cable. Alright, so we don't need to go into Spaghetti Junction. Not with the dense anyway. So we'll go from here, we use the normal conduit, which will give us 8 channels to serve that entire area, which is perfect. And then up here, we split off a channel. So that would be there. Actually, we can get away with not having this one here. Because we've got 8 channels coming off of here, so we might as well run some normal ME conduit this way and come off that way. And yeah, that worked. Need some smart cable, really. Yeah, smart cable. Alright. Let's get some smart cable. Alright, so it's normal cable plus wool, which is fine. We've got plenty of that. Don't have plenty of cable though. Not normal cable anyway. Fuck's sake. Don't want to use pure fluix crystals. That's a bit expensive. Let's use those instead. Alright, where's our wool? Right, 60 feet covered cables, and then we just need to do that. And we've now got 63 smart cables. Alright, so we got the dense cable running all the way over to here. At this point, we split off. We split off there? That's ME conduit. That's dense ME conduit. Alright, so we got the dense, which carries 8 channels this way. Then we're splitting off at this point. And really what we want is all of this. Do I have a wrench? I don't have a wrench. I think maybe it's time to get a wrench. Electrical steel. Silicon, pulverized coal, and iron. So let's get some pulverized coal going. Where's some silicon? That we can do. Electrical steel. Right, so we've got that going, we've got that, and we can always get iron. So we only need 3 iron. And there's our pulverized coal. That'll give us our electrical steel so we can get that sorted. Alright, so like I said, we've got the dense conduit which will secure the channels. Then we've got 8 channels in that which we can use the ME conduit to bundle off of, or we can use the smart cable. Now I'm going to use the smart cable because then I can see at least how many channels we're actually using, because I don't think we're going to use a lot. So if we get down under here, we've got all these 8 channels of 8 each going all the way around here to feed this room over here, right? Now we're going to need a few because we're going to need to basically filter what is in this section. Now this is going to change because it's going to it's going to have to change because I need to be able to filter that somehow. So what I think we'll do, we're going to be doing dust, and are we going to be doing dust, or are we going to be doing something else? So we need to be able to pick up that, but we also need to be able to pick up this. So we might have to have 2 item pickups there, which isn't too bad. Right, so we'll whack the smart cable on the end here, and we're only using 1 channel. You can see, there we go, the little thin blue line means we're using 1 channel out of 8. There you go, and it even says it on the, that's really good actually, it says it on the overview as well now. Cool. Alright, so we're using 1 out of 8 channels. Now we've got 8 channels, or 8 bundles of channels coming through the dents. Now we don't need that many to go over to here. because all we've got is this table, this big collection, and then those. So what I'm thinking is we only need 8 channels to go over there in total. We don't need anything more than that. That would be absolutely overkill anyway, 8 channels. Because the pickups that we have, we just literally have those in the background and then these. Now if I move this one, which is picking up everything, if I move that one over here, then it will just pick up this, or actually here, then it will pick up everything here. So we'll move that one to there, and then this one, I've only got the glass here to stop the frickin' chickens as well, because they're doing my nutting. You had to be one that didn't stop. Right, so that's stuff. Oh, actually, I could have just waited for it to run out. Okay, so yeah, of course you'd come through the one gap that you can reach it all. Right, so we need to move all of this into the ME system. We need to move another crate over here with a little catch-all. So I need an item, an advanced item collector. So let's have a look. I wonder if I've got one. No, I don't, so that's fine. So we need an advanced item collector, which we should be able to do quite easily. Alright, so we start off with one of these, which is perfect, and then we get the additional items needed to do an advanced. Now we need a crate. We don't technically need a crate, but a crate would be good. Right, so now we got our 2 advanced. So now we've got, alright, our second one. So now we need an import. We need 2 import buses. 2 import buses, annihilation cores. Alright, so we're missing probably one of them. We've got a few of those now, and then we're also missing this. And it's using rice slime balls, which is cool, so I'm just going to do 8 of those. And then we don't have to worry about it for a while. Okay, so the annihilation core is a problem. And that uses, if I remember rightly, one of these. So if we throw in another one, put that in there, there we go, annihilation cores. And another ME import bus. Alright, so let's just throw the last one in here after this. There we go. Then we can get rid of the excess crap in the inventory. So let's get rid of the crap in here. Get rid of those now. We can get rid of that and that and that and that and that and that. That we can get rid of. We can definitely get rid of this, that, and that. Alright, so let's go and fix this system. So right now this is throwing out dust, and this will need to be moved. We can move this actually behind, so the radius X, no idea. We're just gonna whack this all down to 0. And then basically reverse it up. Alright, so Z is not that way. No, that's not picking stuff up. Okay. So let's whack that down. Oh, crap. Already it's getting huge. Okay, so we'll do this on there. And that one is already set to a 5x5. So we'll set this to a 4x4. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should stop there. If I wasn't in the way, then we might be able to see. Right, so if I go and stand over here, what we should see is all of that crap being picked up. Perfect. Alright, so this one here, we need to get rid of now. So, a couple of trips backwards. In fact, actually, what we can do is cheat a little bit. We've got 2 import buses, we can put one at the bottom for the moment, anyway. And we'll get rid of that. That can all stay, but this can go. And that. Alright, so let's go under here and we'll use the import. So we need to remove this and this. Alright. And then all of this stuff is all hooked up basically to remove items from one of these and into the next. It's probably not the best pickaxe to be using. Alright, anyway, what does it matter? Right, so we'll stick an import bus on here. We will then stick some smart cable. Yeah, why not? So that's what we've got. And we will run that. This one does need an import bus. A definite. Because anything that we pick up here, we want to go straight into the system. So now you see that we've got 2 channels linked here. And we've got 1 channel coming off from here, being linked over here. So it comes back to here, which is 2 channels. And if we follow it back, there'll be 3 channels here going back into the thing. So we've still got 5 channels here. So that's cool. So we're only using 3 at the moment. And this one will move obviously down to the end. But yeah, this is it. Alright, so that should be importing. Now obviously we're going to need some speed cards, capacity and acceleration. So if we go and craft up a couple of those, because otherwise it's just going to be a pain. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to knock these out pretty quick. So let's have a look. We've got the capacity card, which, okay, calculation press, which is, oh Jesus. Alright, maybe not. Maybe we won't be able to knock them out that quick. That's 2 calculation presses, so it's 2 pure Certis crystals. Do we even have any pure Certis? No, we don't. Crap. Alright, how do we make them? Seeds, I think. Yeah, seeds. Alright, so let's knock out a bunch of seeds. And then, isn't there other ones as well? Yeah, pure fluids. Just knock out 64 of them. Luckily, we've got a crystal growth accelerator just over here in the back, which we will throw in there. And we'll go down here and have a look. Is that still running or not? No, that's out. But luckily, there's some coal there, but I don't want coal. I want coal coke. Coal coke lasts longer. So we've got 2. And then we'll just have to use... You know what, we're just going to use this until we can hook up the fluid ME storage to this so that we can drain the creosote oil. So we'll do that for now. That should... Yeah, they're already growing. That's perfect. Alright, so what we got in here, so we've got plenty of these, so that's fine. We can make plenty more crystals. Right, let's get in here and kill these little fuckers. Okay, they did. And now we need another drop. We need the dropper back. Okay, so. Well, not the dropper, the placer. Does it? Knew I was going to do that. Bit better. Alright, there we go. Now I've got some steps. Ah, placed it in the wrong fucking place again. You know what? Let's just put that there. And that there. Alright. Did I just break? I did, didn't I? And now that's back in the ME system because that would have been picked up here. Shit. I need another ME crafting table anyway. Hey X, how you doing? How was your reunion? Okay, where are we? Formation core. Couple of those. Make one of them. And then a calculation press. So it was, wow, pure certex again. Let's grab one of those anyway. And what else do we need for the calculation press? Redstone printed silicon. Gotcha. Yeah, we've just given up on ours. Okay, silicon. Let's go and see if these crystals have cooked up. Of course, why would they have cooked up? Yeah. They're bigger, but they're not. What are they? 34%. Okay, so that's going to take a few minutes. So let's find out where the hell our mechanical user went. Really? How the hell did that go? Did that break? Right. It's still there. What the hell? Oh my god, I'm going fucking mental. Alright, so we've got over here in the corner, we've got the cobble gen going into the first mechanical user, which then uses a chicken ding to do that. Then we've got the second mechanical user getting filled up with gravel, the third one with dirt, and the fourth one with dust, sand even. Sand. Alright, so this one needs to go behind? I want to say behind. Yeah, because if we put it behind, then it should be out of the range of this one, which is 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5. So up to the glass. Actually, that would be quite good. Right, is this done yet? Quite a lot of dust though, that's cool. Let's just shove that in there. That'll, yeah, that is emptying out, so we'll shove all that crap in there so that I can then dismantle this one. Alright, so we've got that back, we've got that, and there's our smart cables. Alright, so we get underneath here. We're going to want to come up behind this. So let's go up behind that. We'll go up behind it 1. Like so. And we're going to want to import from it? No, we're not, are we? We're not going to want to import from this one at all, because this is just going to be for whatever is collected here. So this one is literally just going to feed these. So don't really need to go in there. What we do need to do is go behind them. Yeah, we need to go behind them. That would be cool. Alright, so we'll go behind them. And then we can hook them up. Yeah, so if I put... How's this going to work? We've got 4, we've got 4. Yeah. Need a little bit more room. Alright. There we go, a little bit more room. Epoxy thing got picked up by that, didn't it? Yeah, there it is. Alright. Where's the item? The item thing got picked up as well. Right, the advanced item collector, we're going to use some item conduits this time, because why the hell not? Right, so at ender, that is not the filter I'm looking for, that is the filter I'm looking for. So what we need to do is grab a couple of, maybe a stack of paper, just throw that in there. We've got plenty of those, so we need what? 7, that's fine. Alright, let's go make this compact. Okay. First things first, this is gonna smack, so we're gonna put our thing there. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, that would be fine. Alright, so let's clear out what's behind here so that we've got access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. We've got the top side will be this, so that will pick up in a 5x5 radius, so yeah, that should be perfectly fine. So this one will go on and start smacking that into gravel. So if we go and get 1 gravel, so we're gonna export 1 gravel, or well, not 1 gravel, but so we're going to use this and we're going to go boom and then into here. and we're going to say we're going to export from here or extract from here gravel, and that is going to be on, oh yeah, we can do these on channels as well, can't we? But we don't need to. Alright, so this is going to be the green channel anyway. It's going to be always extract, and it's going to be always insert on green here. Then we're going to put here, we're going to be on brown, always insert on brown, and we are going to extract brown here. I'm going to use a filter, and this one is going to be dirt. So we're going to use the filter, and we're going to only extract dirt on that one, and that's going to be always active. Is that one always active? Yeah. Sure. And then on this one, we're going to do a blue filter, not on that side, on that side. The blue filter is always insert, and on this side, we're going to whack in a filter as well. But for here, we're going to use sand. So what we can do for now is just turn this on, get a couple of bits of sand. There we go, one bit of sand. And then we will go, my filter is going to be sand, and we are going to be blue, always extract, and we're just going to throw that down there. And then the sand should go in the top slot there. All right, place block, right click only, right click, place block. There we go. So oh, upper left slot only, that might help. And then we'll block all these out so they don't get filled up. Sand. Bingo. Alright. Now we need to make sure that that doesn't go off, or we can turn it off, because otherwise it's just going to eat stuff. Right, how are you doing? You're still cooking on rubbish. So let's have a look. So we've got all that stuff sorted. Now I should have some redstone. I've got redstone conduit, I've got 4 of those, so I might need a few more. Will 4 do? Yeah, 4 will do. We'll get a lever as well. Alright. 4 will do for now. Electrical steel, which means I can make my Yetta wrench. Haha. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and where is it? I know I made one. I know I made a stone thing. There we are. Yeah, wrench. Let's swap that around there. Alright. Alright, so that works. The only thing that we do need is a little bit of light behind here so that we don't get mob spawning. Down there's fine. Okay, so you're all good. However, we're going to do that, and we're going to do output on that one, and we're going to do output on that one, output on that one, and output on that one. And I forgot to put strong signal on. And then what we're going to do is be a little bit smarter, make it look pretty as well, because I'm not going to come back around this way. Fill in the floor, except for here where we are going to put the lever. And then this one, we're going to be input on green. And then we're going to go redstone on, redstone on, redstone on, redstone on. And I do need some more. Or do I? Oh, hang on. Done that wrong, ain't I? The block placers should always be on. That was the idea behind this crap. Shit. I need to move this up. Yeah, that's a better idea. That works. That works well. Alright, so you are output green strong. You are output and strong. You are output and strong. So are you. And you then become redstone on, redstone on, redstone on, redstone on. Flip that switch and they all should, you know, because the switch hasn't been set. There we go. There we go. That's it. Sweet. So that's now filling up the back with dust, or it should be. So if we turn that off now, and obviously it's gonna fill up with bloody chickens as well. But I don't really care because it's gonna be behind the glass, so I don't care anymore. All right, so this one here is where the dust is. So underneath this block here is where we are going to export that over to this thing, over to the shaker table. So let's get in here. And where are we going? We're going behind here. There we go. Definitely the wrong. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's for the first one. Yeah. All right. Cool. So let's put a torch down here. Fill that in. Okay, so we're going to export from the bottom, or yeah. So we're going to export from the bottom here. We're going to export dust. So we grab a bit of dust. And that. Let's import that one in there. We're going to extract on purple for this one always, and it's always going to be dust for now anyway. So that can come across. Actually, we need it to no. I'm not going to make it go across. Why am I going to make it go across? I'll just knock out the wall. It can just go straight. I need some more conduits though. So that will continue on down here and then go straight into the side, which is exactly where it needs to be. So let's go and get some more conduit. And let's take our simple alloy. Oh, I can't get through that. Let's take our simple alloy starter. I think I've already got like 3 or 4 of them. Oh, look, all the crystals are done. Sweet. Alright, so crystals have grown, which means that we can throw one of them in there. Perfect. And then we can do redstone on one of those. And then we should get our inscriber press. No, our calculation circuit, sorry. Process or whatever. Alright, so that's that. What did we need that for? Remember. Oh, yes, I do. It was for a crafting terminal. There we are. Like so. What am I missing now? Oh, the workbench. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I need some wood. One of them. Shove that on there. Then we got our ME crafting terminal. Right, this thing can sit for the moment, temporarily, it can go here. Because basically all the machines are going to go over there. We've got some machines over here, but actually, yeah, let's put it over here. Temporarily. We'll stick it with the rest. Right, so power's already hooked up over here anyway. Right, so here, do we need anything right now? I don't think we, oh yeah, we do, yeah. We need energetic alloy, I think it's called. No, it's the other one. So let's have a look at conduit. There we go. Oh, it's pulsating, this one. So I think this is iron and yeah, ender pearls. So we'll get half a stack of iron, half a stack of ender pearls, and we'll sort that out. So the mob farm creates a ton, absolute ton of ender pearls. All of those ender pearls have come from the mob farm in 4 hours, which is not a massive amount, but when you consider that the farm is only 5 by 5. Why is there a chicken down here as well? God's sake. Yeah, so everything goes into the ender chest and then gets sent down to the other way, and then it gets exported into there. But if you have a look at the mob farm, it's tiny. Absolutely tiny. Oh god, that's funny. The mob masher got me. I forgot the mob masher kills things by the side. That's just stupid. Let's turn that off. Yeah, so look, it's not, it's what, 1, 2, 3, 7 across, 7 deep. So it's really, really tiny. But the amount of stuff that comes out of it, if we turn the light off, you can hear them already. But yeah, if we go down, so all of the mob stuff comes into the ender chest over there, and it literally just gets exported into the crate, as you can see. And then there's a couple of things that have been whitelisted, so spider eyes, cobwebs, bows, that kind of stuff. All of that goes into the trash. And then in here, all we get left with is the stuff that I will use, which is string, you know, bones for bone meal, obviously. I don't know what I'm going to do with zombie brains, but yeah. But look, solidified experience, Inferium already. So if we waited for just a little bit, then this will, this will literally go mental. I mean, look, there's already another head stuff coming in. Oh, an uncommon loot chest. We'll have that. Glowstone and an iron wand. Yeah, I'll take it. All right, what was we doing? Yes, we was going to check this. So we need 3 of these. No, we don't need 3 of these, but 3 is a good number. We need 3 to do 9. There we go. All right, we should have some conduit binding already. There we go. And now we can grab a whole stack. There we go. Let's go and sort this out down here. Always insert. And we were on purple for this one. No, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. So we were on purple for that one. Yeah, purple. And now the dust, there we go, should be being exported. Perfect. Alright. So that's that part done. So now that shaker table... Why does it look like cobble underneath? I don't know. Could be dust. That's a bit weird. Should be dust. Oh, I turned it off. Let's block that up so that we can keep it quiet. Well, not quiet. I'm not really bothered about it being quiet right now because I can't hear it over the other side. But definitely enclosed so that if there are any chickens, they don't get out of the way. Okay, so we've got that. And then that should pick it up. There we go. And then should get imported straight into the ME system. Excellent. Alright, so let's do a couple of things. We need some diamond meshes. We've only got one. Well, technically we've got two because we've got one in here as well. But he's not doing anything. 3 more diamonds there though, so that's quite cool. Right, so we were gonna pick a channel, weren't we? So we're gonna grab a channel from down there and then come up here. That sounds like a good plan. So if we do that, stick that on there and jump down the hole. There we go. And stick that one there and that one there. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I did block up the floor over there so they can't get out. Alright, so now we should have an ME system over here, which is on, which is perfect. Sweet. Alright, now we're cooking. So we need to export to a compressor because obviously the tin pieces, all the ore pieces need to be taken out, put into a thing of 4, grabbed out, and then these need to be smelted. So we actually have a compression thing over here which was doing stuff but then stopped doing stuff because, well, I made it stop. So let's get rid of these. And we'll go and grab this thing. There we go. I'll grab that one. Now this doesn't have to be back in the same place. It can be in a bit more practical place. So this one over here as well. This is the little auto sieve, which is okay. It's just not very fast. So it's doing all right though. It's doing really well. All right, so this doesn't need to be anywhere special. So let's just throw these in. Right. We need to plan this out a bit better, I think. I think actually we should put this down here. Let's keep it out of the way. We don't actually need to see this one. Well, when you finish your RPG map project, then let me have a look. I'll be interested to see that. Alright. Yeah, underneath. We don't need to see it, do we? We don't need to see it. Alright, so here. There we go, there's power. So that's happy. We will import from this side, export from whatever side, doesn't really matter. We'll import this side. No. Oh, I don't know. We'll export this one. We haven't got any export buses anyway, so let's do an import bus on this side. We'll chuck up a single cable. Yes, actually, that's a point. That would use up a channel and... Yeah, that would use a channel over here. Which means we would have to have more channels over here, but underneath. Actually, I don't suppose that's a bad thing. Yeah, let's bring a channel system down here. So we'll bring it this way and we'll go along there like that. Alright, so the import bus will go on there. This thing will go here. It needs power, so boom, power. Right, so that's happy. So the import bus is on there. Fair enough. That sounds like a hell of a lot of work. Right, there we go. So we need an export bus now. ME export bus. Okay, one of those. Yep, there we go. Right, so there's the export bus. So we need to increase this. So we'd... oh no, we've got those now, haven't we? Yes, we can create those cards. That's cool. Because I hooked up a whole stack. Yeah, there we go. So let's put those in there for the moment. Get rid of that, get rid of that. And what else don't we need? We don't need that. Keep hold of those for a moment. We don't need those. Don't need that. Alright, so we need a capacity card. Calculation press. There we are. I do need the calculation one. And the silicon one. So silicon. Calculation. And we're going to need some redstone. And some crystals. Okay. That does sound quite interesting though. What's it based around? Like, what's the story behind it? Okay. That does sound pretty interesting. I have my own servers, I can always throw it up on there. Alright, so we got 4 calculation presses, so that's good. So now we need a capacity card. Oh, that's cool. It gets 2 of those. So get another 2 of those. Right, so capacity card. We'll do 1 more capacity card and acceleration. Well, like so. Right, let's see what that looks like. Where are we? Down here. Export buses. Export. Capacity, capacity, acceleration. So it'll pick out. It'll take 1 more acceleration card. But what we'll do is we'll throw the acceleration card. Ah, shit. Yeah, we need to put. We got any more? No. We need an acceleration card there, but we do need a capacity card, 2 capacity cards really. Built the blue ones instead and the yellow ones. That's right. Capacity and another capacity and another acceleration. Another acceleration. There we are. Alright, so the capacity should be, or the acceleration should speed things up a little bit, and the capacity cards will increase the amount. Perfect. Right, so I can put 9 things in here now, which is alright. So now I need 9 things. Yeah, see, refined storage, which I started off with applied energistics, so to me it's not that different from what it was before, but in here there is no refined storage, which is fair enough. I mean, it's supposed to be a fairly difficult pack, but the bit that changed or made it a little bit more complicated for me was the amount of channels, because when it first came out, when you first used it, there was no channels. It was just like you put as many things on there as possible, and you didn't have to expand your initial cube. Whereas now you've only got a certain amount of channels. You've got 8 times 8 on a side. So you've got 8 groups of 8 channels coming out. So that's where the dense cables comes in. It splits all the 8 channels out. And then to get into the actual bundle itself, you've got 8 channels coming off of there, which is what your normal or your smart cables do, which tells you how many channels you're using on those lines. But yeah, so when you get over a certain amount of stuff, because I always over automate everything, I love automation, but as soon as you get to that point, you then have to start using another cube to get the more channels, and my cubes end up being like 9 by 9. It's just insane. But yeah, refined is a lot easier. Channels is relatively simple though. Look, I'll show you. Really simple. Out of this bottom, you have 8 bundles. So that's where the dense ME conduit comes in. So there's 8 bundles of cables that come out of here. When you get from a dense cable, in fact, actually, we'll do it from here. So when you go from dense to normal, that's a group of 8 changes. So out of the dense cables, there's 8 groups of 8. And a smart cable will take one group of that and use it. So here we're using 8. We're only using 2 channels on here because you can see the 2 blue lines. But here we've got all of the channels coming out, and then it comes down and we're using 2 of 8 channels. And then if I was to put another one over here, for instance, because it's on the dense cable, there's another 8 channels over here, so I'm not using any channels coming out of this side. And then if I was to put another one over here, I'm still not using, because there's another one here as well, I've got 8 channels coming this way, but these ones are talking to each other. So that's why they're lighting up, because you can see that you've got the dense, they've matched all the channels basically. But yeah, so that's basically how it works. It's just groups of 8. It's alright actually, it's not too bad. Once you get used to it, it's not too bad. So over here, because we've got this cable coming down, we've separated 8 channels from the group, and we're using 2. So obviously we've got an export bus and an import bus. Whereas if we go over to the other section, so all of these is groups of 8 until you get to here, where I'm splitting off another set of 8, and then it's coming down here, and it's just going 1 to there and then 1 down the end. So yeah, it's all right. It's not too bad when you get it in your head. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's really good. I mean, just so long as you remember that the easiest way to understand how many channels you've got is to have a smart cable. So it's a normal cable with redstone and glowstone, and then it changes it into a smart cable. But you can easily see the channels then, and it even tells you on the little overview at the top that this is how many channels you're using of a maximum of 8. So yeah, it takes some getting used to, but it's all right. Thanks, Big Bang Bentley. Thanks for the follow. So yeah, you just get used to it though. It's one of those ones where when you've used it a lot, it's all right. All right, so we've got the acceleration cards in. We've got the expansion cards, so capacity and the acceleration cards are in now. So now what we need to do is go up and get the crap that we need to export. So if we go back to the ME system, and we'll move those out there like so. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we need to pick the stuff that's going to be compressed. So the compression, yeah, there we are. So this one here, the auto compressor. There is a second one, by the way, which is an auto compressor rationing, which, yeah, we just use the basic one. Really straightforward. Block of iron, 4 iron, and then 4 workbenches, and it produces the auto compressor. And it's from the same, it's from X Compressium, so it goes hand in hand with X Nilio or whatever it's called. Yeah, there we are. Nilio, yeah. And it takes these, and all it does is it does that, and then outputs that. So if we take 1 silver, and we're going to take 1 tin, we're going to take 1 aluminium because we definitely want that. Nickel, yeah, we might as well. Gold, definitely. Iron, definitely. Copper, most definitely. About lead. Osmium? Yeah, we'll take osmium. And lead. Oh, hang on. Where did the osmium go? There we are. So if we look for peace, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, shit. Oh well. One of them's not going to be getting done. Lead, copper, nickel, aluminium, tin. Silver, tin. Yeah, silver, tin, aluminium, nickel, iron, copper, lead, and osmium. So silver. No, silver's there. What am I missing? Gold. Okay, so we'll swap that out for gold, because we need the gold. The osmium we don't really need, but not at the moment anyway. We will do, but not right now. So let's go in here and put all those in there. This one can actually this one can accept 9, so I can go and get the osmium as well. I forgot about that. Alright, so let's go get the osmium. And we'll put these ones back. Okay, so we might have to... Oh, why am I putting them in the back? Oh, you dickhead. I'm putting them in the import bus, which is going to limit what we actually pull in. That's probably not a good idea. Alright, so let's put that up there. We'll put that in there, and we'll go on one of them. Actually, one. So we've got silver. Don't need silver again. Aluminium, silver, tin, nickel, gold, copper, lead, iron, and osmium. Alright. Right, here's the export bus, and this is the one that we actually want to do. There we go. And there we go, starting to export it. So if we just shove those in there, what it'll do, that's all it does, is it puts it into the little 2x2 for whatever you're doing. So, and then it just exports the chunk. And that will just continue to run. So that's cool. We can leave that as it is. And then all we're going to get out now is the ore chunk. There we go. Yep, aluminium at the moment, and then once it's finished, that little bit of aluminium, it'll go on to the next one, and the next one, etc. All right, so that's that. So put those over there. So now we need to get, a furnace of some sort. A furnace of some sort would be good. There is a coil, isn't there, for the furnace? Yeah, those wireless RF heating coils. Uses 2000 RF to create heat. Spectacles, those would be good. Those really would, but ectoplasm. I've never been able to get the ectoplasm. Alright, let's go with the heating coil at the moment. So it's iron bars in a resonator. Well, we have a resonator. Because what I'm thinking is we have this little setup over here, which is not broken. It is taking inferium, it is converting it all the way through to insanium. We have 23 insanium, which means we actually have enough to do a couple of different, or a couple of ultimate furnaces, because they don't really take that much. Well, it takes a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't. The Never Stars would be a problem at the moment. Yeah. Never Stars are going to be the only problem. But we can at least get up to maybe, this is what, Mystical Agitator Torture, so let's have a look at furnaces. Even if we don't go to the Ultimate Edition, when did Dark Matter Furnace or Red Matter Furnace? Okay. So if we don't get up to Ultimate, which is 9001, we could at least get to the Supremium and have a couple of Supremium furnaces just sitting there until we can sort out a Wither Farm so that we can get an Ultimate Furnace. I think that might be quite good, actually. Having two of these, maybe two, maybe three of these, because we can get all of this. Yeah, that might be a good idea, actually. All right, so let's go and take some of that. And what I'm going to do is, right this second, I'm going to go for a quick break. I need to refill my drink, and I will be back in a second. Alright, I'm back. Right. Yeah, we've got quite a lot of these ore chunks, so I think furnace would probably be the best bet. So we're going to need an Infernium. Right, so how's these go? Right, so it goes Infernium Essence, block of Inferium. Okay, we can do that. It's going to take a little. Well, no, it won't actually take a little while, will it? Alright, so we'll do a couple at a time. So we'll do 2 for now. So 2 furnaces, and then we need to just get this reduced down to Prudentium, and then there we go. Right, so we need 2 blocks of this. Oh wow, we got more. Okay, yeah. So we need 2 of those, we need 2 of those, and we need 2. Get rid of some of this stuff in my inventory because it's going to bug me. Let's put that at least down there. There we go. Right, so now I can see all that. Okay, so we've got 2 Inferium furnaces. Now we need the Prudentium. So now we take those 2 furnaces, we give them 2 blocks of the next tier, like so. We then do 3 of those and 2 of those, which gives us 2 of the next tier furnace up. The next one up from that is this one. So we do that, and we go like so. It goes in the middle, like that. Now we need the blue one, so let's go and cheat with that one. So what we'll do is we'll go and put this stuff back in here, like that, like that, like that. That creates blue, which is over here, which then turns it into again Prudentium. So that is now alright. So now we've cleaned up our mess, as it was. Right, so we'll do 1 of these, which should give us 16 of those, which is enough for 1. Alright, so let's do that. We'll do that again, like so, and that should be enough for 2 blocks. And then we'll go 1, 2, and 3, and we'll put that in there, and then we'll go like that. Oh, hang on. That didn't work quite as I'd planned it. What's this stuff called? Supremium. So we'll just do essence. Alright, so we need a couple more. There we go. 3 of those. And then 2 blocks. Actually, let's swap that round. There we go. Alright, so now we've got 2 Superium furnaces. And then we go like so. And yeah, it's going to be, we might as well just use all of that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go 1 and 2. Like so. We'll grab that. Put those in there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And 2 Supremium furnaces. And this stuff is right, so that is all the essence and stuff out. So we just go and put this back into the system, and then we'll be good. Right, so we need, that's not red, that's blue, and that's red. There we go. Okay, and now we've got 2 Supremium furnaces which run at 100% faster. So what I'm thinking is we're going to need an export bus on here, maybe into some sort of crate. I suppose we could use 2 export buses, and we can. Then what I'm thinking is stacking the furnaces, which would be a lot easier to do if it was just 1 import and export. We also need to have access to the bottom so that we can get coal in and out, which is going to eat up most of these channels. Yeah, that's going to eat up a lot of those channels. You know what? It doesn't matter, we can always make more channels. Alright, so we need an export bus and an import, well, we need 2 export buses for the actual ore itself, and then 2 export buses for the fuel. Although we could make the RF, yeah, that would work. RF wireless heaters would work quite well because we wouldn't have to do anything then. So 2 export, 2 import buses. And of course we need formation cores. We'll get 2 of those. We are going to need 2 of those. Okay. Then we're going to need import buses. And that is going to be normal import buses, which is these ones. We're going to need annihilation cores, aren't we? Yeah, I thought so. So annihilation cores, and we don't have any more. So let's have one of those out. One of those out. See, we'll get around to actually automating this entire process from start to finish shortly. But we need to just get the basic ore set up so that we can get that sorted. Right, silicon. There we go. Now we need to switch over to the inscriber. Oh, is it not the inscriber? That might be the other one. Yeah, that's the logic. Okay, so it's not the inscriber. So we'll put the inscriber back and we'll pick out the logic. There we go. That'll be better. Bingo. Alright, take that out, put that in, and that in, and then we should get our thing, the annihilation core. There we go. So let's cook 2 of those up, and then we want 2 of those anyway, so that's cool. Alright, so that's all we've got here. So now where are we going to put these things? So if we're going to use the wireless, we don't need to worry about the bottom. However, we do need to worry about actually making that. So if we get some iron now, we'll get rid of those. Get some iron, we'll change those into there, and then we'll do... should be able to find it. There we go. So we got the resonator, and then we also need the manual, just in case we need some extra power. We're going to put the resonator down here. We'll shove those in there, and that is going to be that's going to need a bit more water, a bit more. So we've got water mills, which should give us more GP. So we'll put that one back, and we'll get our water bucket. We're going to need it, and let's go and dig out our. I don't even know why this is going over here at the moment. All right, so let's have a look. Let's just make a bigger area. Probably don't quite need this big, but yeah, well, never mind. Where the hell did you come from? Okay, so we need to take this one thing and generate it into yeah, we need a lot more. Let's have a look. Right. Now I've done this a few times, so let's do this. Let's do it in the way that I always used to do it, which is, I think it was 5 along that end and 5 along that end, and then something like that. But it was always diagonal. I know that much. It was diagonal. So diagonal is the best. Alright, so we'll do that, and then I think this is the quickest and easiest way to set this up anyway. So we'll do that, and then we put one there, and one there, and so that leaves space for one more. And I've got 2 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it should be the 5th one is the end one. then it starts to come back in. So we don't have enough water mills right now, but I'm pretty sure we'll probably get some more in some loot crates and stuff, because that's where I picked these ones up. So it should be alright. Alright, so let's get this. So we can do one more there, and then one more there, to give us 5, and then it will start coming back in and tapering back into there, which we don't need right now, but we may as well lay it out properly, all the way that we want to go. So over here we're going to need some torches. I need some torches, and I need a pickaxe, which is not just going to destroy everything. So let's see if we we got some sticks, and let's see if we got some diamonds. Yeah, we got 14. That's all right. All right. I wonder if I can take them out while they're going. Oh, that's all right. I'll put that in there. There's a diamond mesh here. Look, see? What? Ah, it does work. Sweet. All right, so you might get a chance of diamond. You never know. Does dust give diamonds? I don't think it does it? It's gravel. Oh well, never mind. Never mind. Okay, so if we work this out right, we need to have this one here as a water source block. Now this is going to go because it's annoying me now. I can't remember why I had it here. I think it was just because of the oak crucible, because it was filling it up. But I'm not entirely sure. So we're just going to destroy it. We're not going to destroy it that much though, because having a water source block there would be really cool, because then that becomes an infinite water source and I can fill the rest. Okay, so that's there, that's that one. And then what you have to do is you have to get the water to flow onto this. So for instance, if we go to this one, right? And we'll do this. We'll do that for a start, and then we'll do that, and that. Okay. We'll also do that one. Yeah, why not? All right, so if we start here, for instance, or we're gonna start, actually, just to show you, I'll start here. So these 3 blocks are generating no power. So grid power 0 of 8, okay? If I put the block here, this one generates 3, that one generates 5, okay? If I put the block here, the water is flowing onto this side. So I get 4. And then all the other ones generate 7 and 8. And yeah, so that's kind of cool. So that generates quite a bit, okay? So the water has to be flowing onto it for it to make any kind of difference. So that water flowing onto there is now creating 12 on this one, 15 on this one. This one's on 12. So let's see if... No, see if I put a water source block there, there's a water source block that's already there. So it starts being a bit of a pain. Alright, so we can take that one out. Is it that one? Yeah, there we are. So you see how I've skipped that, and now this is not a water source block, so therefore it's generating more power. This is a block. That's not. That's generating power. So that's quite happy. Alright, yep, I'm happy with that. Is that a water source block? That is. Ah, shit, I'm not happy with that. Oh, that's because of that one there. Okay. So this one... It really is like that. There you go, that one there. We take that one. It can't be that one, but it can be that one. And then we're generating 102 already. Alright, so that's 102. which is pretty decent. We've got a source block there, so we can put one here. We've got another source block there, so we can put one there. Now we're generating 121. We've got this N block and this N block at the moment that we can generate power from. So let's go and grab 2 source blocks. And we'll put one there so that that generates, that's 125. And then this one should generate another one. So it's 129. So 129 I'm happy with. I'm happy with 129. We're going to block up the water source. Need another bucket.
This looks like that need more power, Scotty situation.
Yeah, this is always weird, this one, because you have to get it in the right place so that it doesn't do weird shit. And it always does weird shit.
Everything we do does weird shit.
Only everything that you do.
Yeah, fuck you.
See, now that one can't have a source block because that one's got a source block, but the other one's got. Oh my god, yeah, I've had enough. I'm pissed off with this already. That's good enough.
Put a Azeroth reactor in.
Yeah, okay. All right, that's good enough. It's yeah, it's good enough. It'll generate enough power for what we need anyway. These should already be. Yeah, so there's one. So we only need 2 of these at the moment. Alright, let's get rid of some of this crap. That can go, that can go. That. Block of Superium. I'll go and put that back in the system. Those can go for the moment. So can that, and that. 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 Alright. Okay. There we go. All right. We're going to put these downstairs. Along here. So the 2 exports we'll put on the top. So imports. Oh no, imports should be on the side, shouldn't they? It's bloody specific for these ones. Alright. Okay, that there. Import there, that one and that one. The insert is that side and that side. How many channels are we using? Okay, so we've got 2 channels left. Alright, so in here that goes that one. In there goes. Oh fuck. Ejected it? Shouldn't eject those. I'm sure it was those ones that you could use. What's those ones? Okay. Maybe we will have to export. We've got 2 more channels anyway, so it's not that bad if we have to. Should be getting enough coal now anyway. Back upstairs. Where does coal come from? There it is. Gravel. Alright, so we might have to switch up to gravel for a little bit. Gravel gets quite a lot of stuff actually, so... Okay, so yeah, we'll switch over to gravel. That way at least we'll keep the coal going. The gravel. Get off, you twat. Fucking chickens. Alright, so now if we go underground, we will be able to switch over to... Nothing because I can't get out. There we are. Alright, so this one should now export gravel. Instead. Might as well take those while I'm here. Alright. Where are we? Yeah, Z logic controller, that's cool. Slime ball, 1 more left. That's all I need, is just 1 more slime ball. Hang on, so this has been running for 40 minutes, 30 minutes? There we go. Legendary loot crate, sweet. But yeah, you can see that like, I've got 35 ender pearls, I've got so much experience, it's stupid. Inferior, yeah, there's just so much stuff that comes through there. Let's go and put that in there. And what we need to do is this. Slime ball, sweet. We can now make, oh look, another slime ball. Look, just when I don't need that one. I'll take it. Okay. Purple slimy dirt. You mean I don't have to make it now? Really? Now I don't have to make it. That's just... yeah, that's annoying. Alright, so let's get rid of some of this stuff. We need the slime. I'm going to sort that out now. Rid of the pizza and the cow stick. Alright, so where's our slime? There it is. There's our slime sapling. And we need a bonsai. with the hopper. Okay, so stick the hopper on the chest, stick the bonsai dirt in it, and then stick the magna slime. And there we go, now we are producing slimes. I can't believe that I waited all this time to get some slime so that I could make the dirt. And out of all of it, I just get what I need in a bloody loot crate. Iron helmet, glowstone, slime boots, Imperium and a bucket, lexicon and slime boots. Charge surface and stuff. Alright, cool. Right, let's have a look at the legendary. What do we got? An item barrel connector. Absolutely no idea what that is. But I'm sure we will find out shortly. Alright, so we now have what? We now have slime, which is good. We've got that connected up. We've got down here. Alright, we were connecting these up, so we need 2 more exporters. 2 more exports. So let's get those cooking. 2 more export buses. We're gonna need formation core. Bloody. Which one is this one? This one is a logic processor. Press. So we need the silicon and the logic, and we need some silicon, and we need some redstone, and we really need to automate this bloody thing. Oh, we need gold as well. Is it gold, this one? Yeah. Okay, 2 gold. There we go. One and 2. And the silicon. There we go. And now one of those. And a second one for good measure. And then let's get this automated at some point soon. Alright, so ME export bus, we need 2. We also need tiny coal. So coal. And make it tiny. There we go. Alright, so the export bus goes on the bottom. All we need is tiny coal. So it's not like it's going to be used extensively, but you know, oh well. Right, on the bottom, tiny coal. There we go. Alright, smart cable it up. You don't need to use smart cable for this. You could actually use just one line of smart cable, then have normal cable coming off at the bottom, which is less expensive. But I just kind of like this. Right, so there we go. The coal comes in at the bottom. So these furnaces, you inject the bottom slot in the bottom, but you need to filter out what the side takes. So I need a filter on this because if you can see, it's taking it out as fast as it's putting it in. It's the only thing with these ones is there is no like auto filter of if I'm putting this in the bottom, I don't want to take it out again. It's kind of stupid, but you know, never mind. Right, so what have we got here? Crafting card, fuzzy card, redstone card, acceleration card, capacity card. We need a filter. So applied energistics applied. We'll do fine. Now, is there a filter for these ones, or is this one? I think this one might just be on the side of it. That's a import, isn't it? Yeah. That's a bus interface, so that's different. No, it's this one here. Import. Alright, so yeah, how am I gonna do that? That doesn't look like it's got a filter. Let's have a look if there's a filter. RF tools, actually additions, utilities. Alright, import. That's a gas import. And then import bus, import. Fuzzy card. Not entirely sure what that is. I suppose there's only one way to find out. Yeah, I do need a pure Certus. Calculation press. Pure Certus. Redstone's there. Silicon as well. Shit. I need to work out where silicons come from. Loot crates. Awesome. Helpful. Okay, you can grow it. Loot crates. Oh, okay, there we go. Certus quartz dust. That's fine. We can do a whole bunch of that. Gonna get a whole bunch of that now, actually. There we go. Cook that. Right, what were we doing? We were doing this, weren't we? We was going here and here. And then we were gonna do that and that. And that, and that. No, that, and that. Okay. One redstone there, and then one of these there. There's a fuzzy card. Alright, let's go see what that does. Yeah. Really? Okay. Well, that ain't one of them. Maybe I do need an interface instead. No, it doesn't look. quite annoying. So look, what else we got in here? Electric cars, storages. We need some kind of import filter. Have a look at the web. Okay, so do we have an inverter card? We do. Okay, so apparently the inverter card will say yes or no to accept things on the import. So at the moment this is a yes, I'm importing. Whereas now it will say, oh no, it's not doing it. Bollocks. So that doesn't work then. Inverter card. Really? How many storage bus? Oh, storage bus. Storage cells. Okay, so that's the storage cell one. This is just going to extract absolutely everything. So we're going to have to go low tech and then back into normal tech. Alright, so if we get rid of this bus because it's bollocks. We get rid of this bus because it's bollocks. And we put the export back on there. Yeah, okay. We're going to need to move this one over. Or can we do it from the top? Might be able to do it from the top actually. So I don't want to use an interface because that's overkill. It's just literally everything except tiny coal. I mean, it's not difficult. So let's have a look at a filter. Let's grab a filter. That's sand. Let's just grab one filter. Oh, these are, hang on, these are actual utilities. I want one of those. Right, okay. Let's see if we can do it. So we want a chest. I suppose it saves channels. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so we're going to put it on there. We are then going to go export from here. Always. What's that doing? That is not picking up that. Because it should be. Yeah, actually, that should be at the side. You need to disappear. You need to extract everything. You need to insert in there. And now it's extracting it. Right, so if we then put in a card and say blacklisted is this, that should now stop pulling. There we go. That will now grow again. This will not pull. Finally go. Sweet. Alright, so we need another We need some acceleration cards, and we need another one of those filters. So let's get the filter first, and we need some acceleration cards, which is going to be even more bloody calculation press, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, let's insert this. Let's do 4 of these right now. I've only got, oh there we go, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and then redstone for 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've got that. Calculation, there we go. Alright, that wasn't too bad with those ones. Silicon. Alright, so now one of each. Alright, there we go. Yeah, nice amount of slime. Alright. Might help if I took those, eh? Alright, acceleration cards. Let's get a couple of these done. So, 8 of them. No, I don't want that one. I want those ones because they're easier to make. Thank you. And you can take back that. Alright. Oops, wrong way. There we go. Right, so that's in. No, that was the wrong way. Alright, so we need 2 cards in there. Speed that up a bit. And then 2 in here as well. And that should. Yeah, there we go. That's massively sped up. So that's cool. Alright, so we'll use 2 acceleration cards on there and 2 on that export. And on this one, we need to get an import bus, which is down there. So we need a couple of, oh my god, we need so many acceleration cards. Alright, and one of those. That will then just start importing quite happily, which it's doing. Alright. Yeah, just as I thought. Alright, acceleration cards. What else we need? We needed expansion. No, they're not expansion cards, are they? Capacity card. Capacity. Yeah, there we are. And these are calculation processors as well. Awesome. Grow some more. Calculation. And some silicon. Here we go. No. Alright. Done deal. Okay, so acceleration cards we've got. What have we missed? Alright. So capacity cards, we can have 6 of them. No, that doesn't look like the right one. Shit. Oh, I needed the gold variant. Alright, well we can have 2. There's another one there. No. 2 capacity cards. I just need a couple more, come on. I've really got to want most of this crap, this is taking way too long. Alright. Come on. How many more? Right, 2 there. That's enough.
47.
Capacity cards. Right, there we go. And go. And we go. Okay, so there's no pieces, there are all chunks. Right, so we got what? 1, 'Aluminium,
Aluminum.
aluminium. A tin, that's tin already. Copper, gold, lead, and osmium. Really, after all of that, it's the top? It is the top. Alright. Export to the... There we go.
And away it goes.
Yep. And then we need to sort out the bit here.
Why does that look like an Enderman?
What do you mean?
That green thing there looks like an Enderman. No, not anymore now.
There's a conduit.
No, but it still looks like an Enderman.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This is going to be export from the back, isn't it? Fuck. Um... Okay, so now it's not extracting. Except from that. This is not working at all, you know that?
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I think we'll change this.
Okay, we need to build a repair system on here. Gather all that shit up.
Yeah, that's what other people on the server are for. Right, let's start again. Right, are you working? Yeah. So you're still fine. Just stuff to cook. I mean, to be fair, I could use this. Would do 5 at a time. Alright. The furnaces didn't work on those because they're a pain in the ass to get to work, like in and out. In fact, actually, what is the in and out side of a Supremium furnace? Supremium furnace automation. Alright.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Alright. Maybe we can do it differently. Okay. Let's see. We need tiny coal. We need the furnaces back. Right now, we need export buses. And all the cards. Go for the fuzzy one. Capacity.
Dude, you don't need export buses yet. Brexit hasn't passed yet.
What?
Export buses.
Oh god. We just don't need our government, that's all. Okay. Start again. That's all the stuff that I should need. Alright. Furnaces. Import, export, except for... Oh, there it is. Chest. Alright. So we need import export here. Tiny coal. We don't need that there. Need the furnace there. Alright, furnaces. Over here, a chest. On this one, we are going to extract on black. We're going to extract 20 coal. Extract on black. On this one, we're going to insert on black. We're going to extract on green, always, everything. I have a feeling that that's not going to work. Feeling that's going to put shit in and take stuff out at the same time. Let's stop the extract. So that's not going in there. So whitelist, tiny coal. Oh, there we are. Always on. Okay, so that's filling that up. So if we go extract and then insert, it still stays. Alright, cool. So if we take that off of insert into there, and then we go around to the other side and we'll sort the same extract, always on what tiny call. Tiny coal. Alright, that is always on extract, and we'll set that to black, and that is set to black. Wrong one. That's set to black. And insert on there, and that's set to insert on black, extract on green. So we're going to extract on green for this one. Always active. Okay. So we've got the tiny coal situation sorted out. So now we've got we've got a second chest here. Like so, and that is insert on green, extract on nothing. Insert and extract, and then we do the ME import bus on that because we're inserting and extracting on the bottom, so that's that. So now we should be able to insert or export onto the side of these ones, like so, like we had before, with 2 capacity cards and 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. And then we'll go that side, or that way, and then the opposite direction for that one. So that's now that's fine. Alright, so that's that. So that should be exporting into there, and then cooking it, and then exporting it out. The only thing that we're missing now is tiny coal going into there. So if we do that and then put tiny coal in there and then put 4 then we only need 2 really. 2 acceleration. No, let's put 4 acceleration cards on there. Now we should be able to hook it up. And it should just start working. So the tiny coal is going into there and getting exported into the furnaces. And what about these? Oh no, I've got them in the wrong place, haven't I? They're supposed to be on top. Shit. Alright, so let's change that up again. There we go. So tiny coal's getting inserted in the bottom, everything's getting extracted out the bottom, so at the same time we've got iron ore being pumped into that one, we've got osmium being pumped into that one because that one's there. That one isn't happy. Why is that one not happy? Did I not hook this one up? Where are we? Extract green. Probably didn't turn it on. So extract green. There we go. And away it goes. Nice.
You say so.
Well, yeah, look.
I'm watching you.
That's going quite happy. That's going quite happy. That's being kept full at the moment. I mean, obviously that will run out pretty quickly. But, yeah, I'm happy with that right now. I can get some more coal crafting, and then it should be good. Or coal crafted, I should say. There we go. Stick a bit more of that in there. It should be all good. And I've just put my pickaxe in the ME system. There we are. Alright, so that's all sorted now. Bloody insert and the same bottom and top. What a load of crap. Should be able to configure them, that would be so much easier. Yeah, let's get some stone. Let's go and tidy it up ish. There we go. That's a bit ugly, but it works. Alright. Happy. And the ME system's going to be happy anyway, because it's doing shit. Got the floor back in. There we go. Nice. Alright, so that's cool. That's finally automated. So now everything that comes in from the sieving comes into here, gets compressed and then smelted. Sweet. Alright, next. You're semi-automated, you're not. But everything else is semi-automated, right? So we'll chuck you in the ME. Alright, so we've got tons of stuff there, which needs to be moved. These ones are doing okay, so how many of these have we got? 20. Nice. Alright, you're not doing anything, which means this stuff needs to be moved. I'm just going to leave him where he is for the moment. This needs to be moved. There we go. Hit that over here, and right, that one's on there. So if I do, oh, it's a bit stupid. Really put it in the floor. There we go. That'll slowly import. This we just need to hook up and import. Alright, so import, export from any side. So I'm going to import from this side, I think. Not with an import thing, without any imports. There we go. Alright. Now I'm guessing over here. Oh shit. You seen this chest?
Yeah, I see.
That's what I'm shitting about. My mob chest. So let's cheat. Oh, actually, I need to import bus first. Alright, what did we get? A bunch of stuff. Acceleration cards. There we go. That deals with that. Now I don't have to go and do anything like every 5 seconds with this bloody thing. Oh crap, there's even more on that side. Ooh, ghost his.
Go kill it.
It's already dead.
Uh,
It saw you and I took its tears. A legendary loot crate as well. Alright, uncommon. Wow. Legendary? Growth Crystal tier 3. Yeah, okay. That's not that bad, I suppose. What's the common one? Cactus green. I wonder if they've still got that loot crate opener stuff. Oh yeah, there we are. Loot crate opener, loot crate storage. Okay, that's kind of cool. That would be pretty good right now. Right, so we need one of them and one of. Alright, so that's just stone. And then we need a book. Got. We need a quest book specifically. Alright, and a loot crate. Done. Right, loot crate opener, loot crate storage. Thing deal. Really? Oh, I need more wood. Alright, there we go. What have I got? I've got an export bus somewhere. Export, and I need what are they? Capacity cards. What are you playing at the moment?
Not.
No. How come?
Oh, half cleaning and half doing other shit.
That actually works out quite well. There was one still in there. Sweet. Okay, just here we will go loot crate opener, loot crate thingamajiggy, exporty thing. Stored item. Crate open. Yeah, maybe I should just go straight in there and open them. Yeah, it'll probably be easier. Alright. What's that for?
I don't know.
Alright. Export. Expansions. Need one of them at the moment. And there. Stored items. Right, so we need an import, I guess. Yeah, annihilation core.
Alright, AFK to clean up the kitchen.
Alright. Gold project. Alright. Where are we? What? How many loot bags we got now? Okay. Epic. Nice. Common. An orb again, and item barrels. Okay. I've really got to do something about that experience. Solidify? No. Magma Crucible? Ah, there it is. Experience Oblix. That might be a way to go in a while. I'm guessing, yeah, look at that. Tons of stuff. Okay. Definitely need that though. Fuzzy logic. All right. Okay. You're done, you're done, you're done. You're over here, which probably needs to be moved. You're still producing power, you've still got 3,000 barrels. Right, you're good because you're now linked to the ME, so that's coming in there. Well, you might need some more sand soon. Alright, you've got enough. We need to go check the other barrel. Or the other crate. Have a look at this one. Whoa. Chickens. Maybe I should do chickens. Maybe that's the next step, breeding chickens. That really is boring. Shit, put it in the wrong place. There we go. Chance cubes again. How many chance cubes we got? Got too many. All right. How the hell did you get out? Alright, I think we're going to stop that there. Because the next thing is automation. And at the moment, well, I've got enough resources I can automate it, but I want to, that's going to take a while, so I'm going to do that later. Try and get that sorted. That'd be quite good. We can automate as much as possible, especially the applied logistics stuff. We can automate most of that. That would be good. But for now, that is it. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and hopefully I will see you next time. Have a good evening.